We stopped at St. Andrews State Park in Panama City Beach, Florida for a couple of days. We actually have not been to Panama since Tinley was probably a baby. My dad and Lynn have a condo there. They actually just sold, so we have been there quite a few times. But the state park is on the very end of Panama City, and this time of the year the weather was good and the crowds were down significantly. I think that probably this is the favorite stop of the kids so far, but we had a great time. The campground was amazing. Everything was nice. The bathrooms were nice. The showers were clean. The beach was nice and clean. And I think that 100% will be back to the state park. We arrived at dark, so we had a little bit of a time setting up. The campsites are actually very well laid out, but they have fencing on the outside of each campsite, and so we're a little bit longer. So with us having to back up, it was quite a feat to get into the site at dark, but we managed, and it was easy to get out of. And Brandon has not divorced me yet, so I guess I'm doing okay with parking. The first full day that we were there, the ocean was double red flags when we first arrived, and then by the time we left that day, about 4 or 5 hours later, it had moved down to one flag. I did not get into the ocean. The ocean is a little bit cooler than what I like, but Brandon and the girls had a great time. We did take the girls to Pineapple Willie's. We always try to go there when we go to Panama, and of course the food was great. Brandon and I decided that it was probably the best fried shrimp that we've ever had. It was a very good meal. The last day that we were there, Brandon and I did get up to see the sunrise, and I will say that the sunrise was lackluster. It was not as good as the sunsets while we were there. While we were here, Brandon did interview on WDUN, and that interview should be out the week after Thanksgiving. I think that the girls regretted that we didn't have enough time here. We were only here 3 days, but like I said, I think that this is a park that we will come back to soon. The shells were amazing. We ended up with buckets and buckets and buckets of shells. The first day there were not hardly any shells, and then the second day we got quite a good amount of shells. Haviland and Blake always love chasing the birds on the beach. Of course, we had to go to Alvin's Island and let everybody spend some money. Tinley ended up with a skimboard, and she's super excited about using that. Tinley and Aniston were the only ones that spent money here. They have a little bit of money that they haven't spent yet. I know Tinley's super excited to get out on the beach with that new skimboard. I wanted everyone to see how well the sites were laid out. This is probably the nicest sites that we have been to ever. The sites did have the gravel on them, and the gravel was nice and raked when we got here. They had an excellent water and power. Check out this power hookup. They even have a light so that you can see when you're coming in at night. The bathrooms and all of the facilities were super nice. There were probably 4 or 5 bathhouses at the state park, and they were all very clean and well maintained. The last few slides are the sunset the last day that we were there, and like I said, they did not disappoint. We had 360-degree views of the sunset, and it was so great. As always, thanks for watching. We're so excited to have you guys joining us on this journey, and we can't wait to show you our next stop.